This is a heartfelt story set in a quiet beach town on South Korea's east coast, a small, sleepy place called Gangneung, where life moves slowly, the waves crash rhythmically against the shore, and the air smells of salt and freedom. This town isn't just a setting, it's a character too.
Beautiful place.
Ah, yes.
We meet Soo-an, a 19-year-old student at an arts high school with a burning love for acting. She puts on a quirky little show using a paintball gun right there in the school auditorium, lost in her art, living for the moment.
Welcome to my high school years.
And that's where this story starts. A new student rolls into town. Her name is Yoon-seol, and she's a young celebrity actress who's just transferred to Soo-an's school, taking a break from her whirlwind career in the spotlight. You can feel the shift when she enters. Like the air itself has been stirred.
Things were getting into the direction of romance.
At first, they seem like total opposites, but somehow, they hit it off.
Have you ever met someone? It's almost like you were from totally different worlds, but you shared such a strong connection that you knew you were destined to be with each other.
They start hanging out more and more, especially around Gangneung's beach. The two of them go surfing in the freezing cold water, followed by a beach bonfire. There's something about fire and salt water that always brings people closer.
I think we might be becoming a bit more than friends.
Interesting.
And then, one night, something happens. Yoon-seol shows up at Soo-an's place, eyes shining with excitement and impulse, ready for a road trip to Seoul, just like that. No plan, no reason, just a spontaneous getaway. So, in the middle of the night, the two girls drive to Seoul. Every great story has a moment like this, messy, reckless, unforgettable.
Everybody wants to know what's next. May I enjoy this moment?
It's late when they get their empty streets as they run around laughing. And somewhere in the middle of it all, they share a kiss. Quiet, sudden, electric. But right after that, Soo-an pulls back. She's unsure. It's not fear, really, more like confusion. She's still figuring herself out.
I'm sure it must be somewhat overwhelming for you.
And just like that, things shift. Without warning, Yoon-seol disappears from school. No fight. No big goodbye. She just leaves. And that affects Soo-an more than she expected. That's when it hits, she was drawn to Yoon-seol from the very start, whether she wanted to admit it or not. They share one last hangout, just the two of them, quiet and bittersweet. Then it's over.
I love you. But I can't do it.
Flash forward a few years. Soo-an is no longer that small-town girl. She's grown into a woman, a rising star in the acting world. From the outside, it looks like she's made it. But here's the thing, she's not happy. Success just makes it easier to hide.
I wake up every morning and I have this feeling, this sensation. Then I realized I'm just lonely.
One night, after drinking with friends, she crashes at one of their places. Nothing dramatic, but in the haze of alcohol, a memory floods in, the beach with Yoon-seol. It only takes a flicker to reignite everything you've tried to bury. The turning point is this, she goes back home. Maybe to find peace. Guess who's still there? Yoon-seol. No longer the glamorous actress. Their reunion is awkward, to say the least, but Yoon-seol doesn't push her away.
I am a hot mess, and I do have trouble committing, and I am flaky.
And Soo-an started surfing again to reconnect with Yoon-seol and with a part of herself. Healing came slowly, through paddling into the terrifying, rough waters. One day, the two of them are out in the ocean together. The waves are wild, but they paddle out anyway. Soon, though, they realize they've gone too far. The current pulls them away, sweeping them to a completely unfamiliar stretch of coastline. Nature doesn't ask for permission to become symbolic, it just is. They wander through an eerily quiet forest, the trees heavy with snow. It feels like something out of a dream or a nightmare. Eventually, they come across a small, abandoned cabin. Just the two of them, stuck in the middle of nowhere, with all the feelings left unsaid.
You've always been madly in love, so why don't you just talk to each other?
Without the noise of the world, they talk. They laugh. All those old feelings come rushing back, and they share one soft, intimate moment.
Allow your experiences to feed your imagination.
The next morning, the ocean has calmed down, and Soo-an, determined to surf, goes back into the water. She gets wiped out, and Yoon-seol helps her. When Soo-an makes it back to shore, she's alone. On an empty, snowy beach, with the endless blue horizon in front of her, she breaks down. This story isn't flashy or fast-paced. It's slow and emotional about the kinds of connections that leave a mark on your soul, even years later. And it's about love, in whatever form it takes, and the courage it takes to go back, not just to a person, but to yourself. It's not about happy endings, but about the journey and realizing that some people change you forever, even if things don't turn out the way you hoped. Some stories just need to be told.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.